I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic. Wanna do it right. Wanna rock the mic. Wanna rock the mic. Wanna do it right.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
We're smoking Ejene. We're smoking Ejene. Hey, 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 hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey, hey, hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey, hey, hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
Yeah, you tuned in to Rock the Mic with Smoke Ejene. It's your boy Smoke, repping Be More all day, every day. My lovely co-host Ejene ain't in the building tonight, but I got a co-host, Mr. One Badass Drummer. Yeah, I'm good, my brother. Chillin'.
Good to see you
I
again.
know, man. Hey, I do want to introduce you to our third co-host, the Jazz Man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he breaks it down too every week.
I need to go set my drums and work out with it.
Work out with him. You gotta break it down like that though. You see how you been that league?
That's what's
Man,
up.
so I'm happy to have you here with us, man. Appreciate you coming on out. But yeah, we got our lovely viewers out here, man. You know, we have a lot of viewers. They check us out, man. They
Everybody.
love what we do, man.
Yeah,
And I appreciate to have you on with us.
I'm glad to be on here, man. You don't do a lot of talking, but for you, I got you, man.
For me, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Man, so, you know, we had a little conversation about longevity in this business. You know, a lot of people don't understand what it takes to get there and what they have to do to persevere in this business.
Yeah. Main thing, you know, faith for one. Two, you have to have determination, good work ethic, and just stay focused. You know, no matter what you're going through, whether you have a bad day, good day, just know that each day's gonna get better, but you have to educate yourself too.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Hey, plus you already know, man, you gotta be on time. You gotta be, you know, on point of what you need to do and do what you said you're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Not just, you know, I'm going to do it, whatever.
Procrastination.
I'm too tired or whatever. Like, be a man of your word or a woman of your word. Because that's most important, I think. What
Yeah,
you
I've
think?
always told, I used to tell people all the time, you know, like when I had a band, you know, procrastination is the biggest killer of success, and a lot of people have killed their own
For sure.
their own chances, you know, just by procrastinating.
For real. I feel like,
Yeah.
like a person who don't try
Mhm.
is the worst person, is the person enemy, because a person not trying, you're already failing because you ain't trying, and you already have in your mind that that's where you want to go.
Another thing, about my opinion, personally, a lot of people don't like to be told what to do, or they feel like they know it all, but you don't know it all. You know, sometimes listen to other folks that's been down the road way before you. You know.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, I feel like, I mean, we're not God, so we cannot think that we know everything. Like, y'all gotta know that you gotta depend on and have faith in somebody to get where you need to go.
And learn from your mistakes too.
For sure, for
Learn from your
sure.
mistakes. You know?
Like, I mean, people who don't try is their worst enemy, man. I mean, you gotta try. You gotta have faith and believe in yourself. Like, do y'all believe in yourself? Don't y'all want to go ahead and get this money?
Yeah. But another thing, a lot of people do. They try to do things by themselves. You do have to have a team. You can't do it by yourself. You can't. But you also have to know who's for you and who's not.
For sure, for sure.
My thing
you know, like I got Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene and LLC.
Oh, yeah. You got a good team,
my team, Sly Entertainment, Designs by Franny, Glamour Girls, Mr. Worldwide, Don Johnson, like Uncle Kerwin, like
I'm
everybody.
Trying to get like you, man. I'm trying to get like you. You know, 1B World. No, I need them. I need a bad ass AZZ team.
AZZ, right.
Yeah, I need one bad team.
I mean,
what 1B stand for.
I'm loving that right there. It's like, come on, man. Like, when y'all going to understand that you need a team, so that means you have to believe in somebody, have trust in somebody.
You can't do it by yourself.
So you can get there. I mean, you're not going to get here and get this money and get these billions and millions and gazillions of money and get this ice that I got and all this and get this house and take care and get this white picket fence
You need somebody.
without trusting somebody or at least asking for help. Because some people are afraid to ask for help. Their pride is too much.
Too much pride, man. Too much pride.
Pride is too much.
You gotta pray. You gotta pray. And
Definitely gotta pray.
Discernment. You know, when something don't feel right, it's not right.
Oh,
And,
I feel that.
And people will show you who they are.
Yeah.
People will show you who they are for real.
So, I mean, that right there, man, for y'all to know, if y'all have an opportunity, grab it, take hold to it, and trust people.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
All right?
And if it don't feel right, it ain't right.
If it don't feel right, it ain't right.
But also stay in the word, man. Just pray. Just pray. And I promise you, God keep his word. He keeps his word. He's kept it with me. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So, we're going to take this quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene. We'll be back.
Jump, 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 jump. Hammer girl. Jump, 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 jump. In it, slide. Jump, 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 jump. In it, spin it. Everybody. Jump, 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 jump. In it, spin it, win it. Jump, 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 jump. Like the way you jump, 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 jump. Hammer girl. Jump, 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 jump. In it, slide. Jump, 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 jump. In it, spin it. Everybody. Jump, 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 jump.
Hey, y'all been tuning in to Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene. It's your boy Smoke Rep and Be More all day, every day. My co-host, one badass drummer in the building. You know, man, go and show them that picture. I mean, that shirt that you got right there, man.
Yeah, this is one of the products I have from my clothing line that's coming out. It's called 1B World. The 1B means one bad. In your world, you be the baddest at whatever you do.
For sure, for sure.
Yes.
And let them know how they can catch you up with you and how they can check you out and what you got going on next.
One badass drummer. Here's my Instagram right here. One badass drummer. Spelled it 1BADAZZ. Drummer, DRUMMER. And same thing on my Facebook. It's the same name. One badass drummer. And I also have for my clothing line. It's 1B World. That's 1BWORLD. You go on Facebook and you see that. And if you want to place an order, just DM me on there, and I get your product to you.
So hit them up, man. One badass drummer. Instagram, Facebook. You know what I mean? You got the shirts for females and males, so don't think just because you're a female you ain't got no shirt that you can get. And you got the hats. You know, he got a little bit of everything. So y'all check him out, man. DM him on Instagram and Facebook. And I got my two my maintenance men behind me.
I hope you're spending union wages.
Nah, man. We pay them like we pay waitresses. $2.75.
You lying, y'all. Don't let them lie to you, man. Y'all know that's made up.
Alright, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out One Badass Drummer. Y'all been checking out Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene. See y'all in a minute.
Thanks, bro.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly, and I'm in the building, baby. Yes, Bad Boy Billy Sly has given it to you like it's hot. The I.S.W. jump flip right off of Sly Entertainment Records. And we kicking it, y'all. And you know what? Look for us because we're going to be live on stage in your building one day soon. In the meantime, iTunes, Amazons, and all the online stores that you can muster up, you should be able to find the I.S.W. jump flip. This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. I'm in the building. Peace.
Jump, in it, spin it, win it. Jump, 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 in it. In it, spin it. In it, spin it, win it. Like the way you jump, jump, jump. 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 In it. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. In it, spin it. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. In it, spin it. With
And we're back to Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene. Your boy Smoke repping Be More all day, every day. And my co-host today, One Badass Drummer, still kicking it with your boy. You already know what it is, man.
Oh,
So, we're going to get into this whole thing right now.
let's get it.
How we come up with this name, One Badass Drummer?
One Badass Drummer. I'm from North Carolina originally. I had a band. The name of my band was Four Badass Musicians. And I also managed a group of people that were singers and dancers. We did a whole lot of, we were a cover band. But I had a vision for us to be something like the Roots, you know, be everybody's band. And we opened up for a lot of folks too. But being a drummer and a manager, it was just a headache, man. And, you know, we had a lot of good shows, but we missed out on a lot of opportunities as well. It's just the frustrations of it, man. I decided to do my own thing and cut everybody off. Went from Four Badass Musicians to One Badass Drummer. You know, not throwing no shade at nobody, but I just did what I had to do for me, man.
So,
Yeah.
okay, a lot of people haven't seen your face.
Yeah.
What made you, like, why do you hide your face from everybody?
It's same thing like Batman. You know, Batman don't never show his face either, right? So this is like my Batman thing, you know. Right now, I'm one bad.
One bad Bruce Wayne. I'm just playing.
Yeah, who was one badass drummer? It's just a thing I did, man, and I just want to keep people. I just want to keep their attention, you know.
He's mysterious.
The more they watch me, you know, the more they want to get to know who I am. But same thing with a star. You can't touch a star.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to be a star. You know, I want to make myself. I am a self-made star.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
So
You don't rock the mic with Smokey Ejene. You're a star. you on the show.
I ain't as high as I want to be yet, but I'm going to get there. And the way I'm going to get there is continue just giving people what they want. And keep them wondering who I am. So this is all you're going to get when I'm on stage.
That's dope, man. Mysterious, like Rey Mysterio. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know Rey Mysterio.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I wasn't too old.
Nah,
So-
I know he is.
What's up with these pants, man?
These pants right here, man, this is actually a promo for my clothing line, 1B World.
1B World.
These are custom made pants, and I'm actually trying to promote them because I play for a lot of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
But these pants right here, they'd be they cost us $500 and up because they're custom designed. Shout out to my man Mike G.
For sure.
You catch him in Old National Mall in College Park. The reason it's so high because I had to pay him too.
Right.
But my thing is, when you purchase them, your face is gonna go right here. This is my face.
Mm-hmm.
1B World. This is your face right here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is your 1B World. You be the baddest at whatever you do.
For sure.
I don't compete with nobody, and I don't expect anybody else to either. I feel like when you're trying to compete with somebody, you can't be yourself.
For sure, for sure.
So
His right leg is a story. His left leg is the glory.
oh yeah, in the back, this is all the celebrities I play for.
Okay. So,
So
can you give me an estimate number of how many celebrities you play for?
they all on probably about 60, maybe 60 at the most,
60.
or more. I don't know. I said look at these names again.
Who was your first celebrity that you played for?
Wow, you know, somebody just told me a few days ago. Somebody was gonna ask me that question.
Mm-hmm.
They really did tell me that, man. My mind always go blank, but I think the first celebrity that I actually played for when I was young, I was like 9 years old. The Clark Sisters, it was a gospel group.
Mm.
They didn't have a drummer, and my mom told them that I could play drums.
Mm.
And I'm actually a self-taught drummer, man. But I think that was the first celebrity that I actually played for. But as I got older, I opened up with Trouble Funk, a go-go band.
Mm.
Calvin Richardson, a guy by the name of Calvin Richardson, he wrote Charlie Wilson's song, Woman's Got to Have It, but he's also an artist himself, and we did the song, we did a remake of Bobby Womack, Woman's Got to Have It.
Mm.
It was nominated for 2 Grammys, and I'm the drummer in that video. Yes.
Dang. So that's a lot, man. Yeah. So what made you fall in love with being a drummer?
My dad was in a band. He was a singer, and actually, I be leaving a lot out, man. But my dad, when he was 14, he was on the road with the I.S.W. brothers.
Okay.
And when I was born, you know, he would just take me to his practices and things. They would do reunions, but the name of their group was Aquilas Magnificence. But I was always that kid in the way. I always stand beside the drummer. You know, my dad was a singer, but
Right.
I was fascinated with the drums.
Right.
So that's how I got into it.
So what about this school tour that you go through and that you do?
School tour is an anti-bully tour. The name of the organization is Fed Up For You. It was founded by my homie James Cooper. He goes by the name of Big Coop. Pretty girl Lena, Lena Jones, her name, and his son Tropicana. We just pretty much we go to the schools and we get the message across. But during the session, I'm playing with the DJ the whole time, so I'm interacting with the kids the whole time. The whole time, you know, just keeping their attention, and everybody has a story to tell, a message to get across.
So what's the message that you guys trying to put out there?
The message, just, you know, stop bullying. Not cool. You know, it's really not, man. And a lot of these kids, the sad part is, they think they're gonna be young forever, and they so caught up with trying to impress their friends, and you know, and looking down on those that's not what I'm trying to say. They preying on the weak. You know, a lot of these kids, man, they lost, and they need more encouragement instead of somebody putting them down. Because, you know, you don't know nobody's going through. You know?
Yeah. I understand.
And with me, you know, I'm not allowed to say my name at the school, but for some reason at the end of the assemblies, the kids always walk up to me, man, and that's my chance to tell them, you know, just get the message across and encourage them to be the baddest. You know, they asked for my autograph, and that's how this came out in the first place. You know, I can do it for you right now.
Just
you know?
like that.
Yeah, but don't be like me. Whatever you want to be, you have that confidence that I had when I'm on stage by myself in front of thousands of people. You know, playing the
So
drums.
the significance of your
Yeah.
name is pretty much it came from the band,
I named the band too.
because of the band.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that everybody was against it. You know, a lot of people get offended by the word "as," but you know, I actually spell it different. I spell it with 2 Z's.
You don't
You know,
spell it like a donkey, you spell it with the Z.
Yeah,
So
this is a cool way of spelling. It's also something that you won't forget. You know, if you talk to 1,000 drummers, and they all told you their name, I promise you're gonna remember one badass drummer.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your next gig that you got coming up? Like, what else you got going on?
I got something coming up with a guy by the name of John Boy on the track. A lot of y'all don't know who he is, but you definitely know his voice. He's the man that wrote the Wobble song.
Mr. Wobble Man.
Yeah, Wobble Baby.
Yeah.
He's a 3-time platinum producer, and we have a show coming up on New Year's Eve. I think it's at the Pizza Bar.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it here first, man. One badass drummer, and he about to show y'all how he's one badass drummer. Coming up next on Rock the Mic with Smokey Ejene. Appreciate it, my bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
One badass drummer right now for you guys.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Sly Entertainment Records is in his house. And we have dropped the I.S.W. jump. You know you heard it. You're jumping up and down around town to a hot sound. If you don't know, you better ask somebody, because we just dropped the I.S.W. remix. And we looking for some hot time to drop their lyrics on our joint, our track, and then get back to a new track. We'll decide whether you exploded through the seams. Go to www.slyentertainmentrecords.com. www.slyentertainmentrecords.com. Cop the new I.S.W. Jump remix. Purchase the song on the website, and once you do, you drop your vocals, your song on our joint with your joint. Then you send your joint back to us, and we make an executive decision. If you get the song deal, we put 200 bills in your pocket. Release the song, distribute it, then life goes on, baby.
Jump, jump, jump.
I'm a fame.
Oh, hell no.
This your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly, and I'm communicating with you from New Heights, baby, all the way down in the bottom. Now, I don't mean Florida, I mean on the floor, fool. But right now, badass drummer's about to kill it, and I'm gonna be here watching through a lens, so I'm gonna have more fun than you are. But then again, it just depends. And I'm out, badass drummer, y'all.
Jump, 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 in it. Jump, 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 in it, spin it. Jump, 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 in it, spin it, win it. Jump, 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 in it. In it, spin it. In it, spin it, win it. Like the way you jump, jump, jump. 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 Jump, 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 in it. Jump, 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 spin it, spin it, jump, 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 spin it, win it, jump, 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 spin it, spin it, spin it, win it. Like the way you jump, 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 spin it, jump, 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 spin it, spin it, jump, 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 spin it, win it, jump, 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 spin it, spin it, spin it, win it. I like the way you.
And we're back to Rock the Mic with Smoke Ejene. It's your boy Smoke repping B-More all day, every day. Hey man, you know already know how I leave y'all with that good food for thought. A lot of people ask me, man, what motivates you and Ejene and your whole situation that you got going on there? Well, I'm gonna let you know. We see the future of what we want to be. We see where we're going to be. We know what it takes to get there. We're not going to slouch on our goals. We're not going to slouch on what we think that we need to do to reach our goals. We're going to keep striving, keep fighting no matter what it is. They say, man, Smoke, I seen you here. Ejene, I seen you there. I seen y'all separate, then I see y'all together. It's like Rock the Mic is just everywhere. It's everywhere. It's on Instagram, Facebook, everything. Like, but we grind hard. We grind hard so we can play hard. So we have faith in ourselves and we believe in ourselves. Like I always tell y'all, you gotta believe in yourself first. And we do. We know what we're doing. We know where we're going to be. And then when we have a powerhouse behind you on Rock the Mic with Smoke Ejene, I mean, sky is not even the beginning on where we're going. There ain't no telling where we're going. But the sky, we don't have no ceiling. We're going beyond that. So you already know, man, in everything you do, not just what I do and me and Ejene do, and anything that you want to do in your life, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you no. Don't let nobody confuse you or stop the momentum that you have going on to reach the way you want to be. Some people don't want to go beyond the skies like I do and Ejene do. Some people are happy just at the roof of this building right here. But that's cool. That's what some people want. But a lot of people don't just want to settle for that. They want everything. They want the world. So don't settle yourself short. Don't stop the momentum. Don't let people throw salt on your game. Step on your toes. Don't let the snakes in the grass get you. You know, you can got all them different sayings that, you know, try to pull you down. Stay focused. Know what it is. Know what you want. Grind hard and you will succeed. You gotta grind hard. And if you watch the whole show, because I know you did, you'll know that it's about having a team behind you as well. Because can't no one person do all these things by themselves. You got to have some type of help. It could be just a support system from your parents. If you have somebody that watch your kids while you try to get out here and do what you need to do, or take care of a situation for you while you're out here grinding hard like you do. I mean, all those things are part of a support system. So keep grinding hard and you will reach your goals. Because I know I will. Man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Smoke repping B-More all day, every day. You're watching Rock the Mic with Smoke Ejene. You already know what it is, man. See you next week. We out.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic. Wanna do it right. Wanna rock the mic. Wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
We're smoking Ejene. We're smoking Ejene. Hey, 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 hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock the mic.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey, hey, hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey, hey, hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
Hey.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock.
I wanna rock.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. And I am going to do a keynote today, hip hop style. That's chain, hot fit, my joint on top of the lid. You know how we talk in Philly, right? But that's what you're getting. But it doesn't matter the genre in which I communicate to you from. It's hip hop without the graffiti, without the DJ, and without the b-boy actually being the b-boy. Because all those who don't know, you better ask somebody. I can totally dance. But that's not what I'm here to do today. I'm here to rap to you. I'm here to MC. It may be a rhyme, it may be in a rhythm, but it's not a song or a dance. But I do want to graffiti all over your mind and hearts today. See, from this point forward, Rock the Mic with Smoking Ejene will begin to offer a few more segments on the show. And one of the segments that I'm most proud of is the honor segment that we have and will have from this point forward for Mackenzie Adams and for any other individuals in this country that we began to know about who needs help, recognition, that needs attention brought to them, that needs awareness brought to them in their situation. See, if you don't know who Mackenzie Adams is, she's a little 9-year-old child who's no longer with us. She's taken her life because of bullying. Bullying. It scared the child so much that she was very brave in making an executive decision, but from the mind of a child. So if you are functioning as a child, or anyone else for that matter, know this, that to her, that was definitely a brave thing to do. But listen up. You want to be braver than that. The question is, how can I be braver than that? Well, let me explain.
we inherit the ability to know that an action usually causes a reaction. And even after parents, grandparents reported bullying to the school system, in Mackenzie Adams' case, not much was done to make the child feel reassured that she was safe. So, a braver action is to bear the fear, but continue to report. And if the school is not responding, call 911. Set up an appointment with their non-emergency number for the police department in your area if necessary. Go to the station itself. Report the bullying. That's even a braver method. But that takes you supporting the one who is the victim many times. Because sometimes the victim doesn't have the ability to stand on their own 2 feet. So when they do make an executive decision, such as the one that Mackenzie Adams made, do you really want to know why? In part, that was the outcome of her decision making. One is, she's a young child. And she doesn't understand at that age how devastating that is to give a permanent solution to a temporary problem. 2, she wanted people to know. So it's very doubtful in my own mind that she did not say to herself, if an act like this were to occur, I would get people's attention for my problem. But the one that lose out is her. But what she did was lit a fire under many people. Now that fire is lit, and we are about to make it spread by adding fuel to that fire. We are saying we're backing the family. Here at Sly, we're saying we will make a song about bullying. Here at Sly, we're saying that we'll create buttons to sell so that the sales themselves can go in full or in part to what hopes to be in the future the Mackenzie Foundation, so that attorney fees can be paid. By the grace of God, the child is buried from funding, from borrowing, from donation. Well, I, for one, am not looking to have this situation be in vain. Yes, there are people all around the country that are involved in suicidal death. I don't know them all. So yes, it's true that I may not have had the energy to expel for all those individuals. But it did hit close to home. Because when I say the Sly brand, I'm also referring to Rock the Mic with Smoke and Ejene. And Ejene is the aunt of this poor child. And we're not leaving her hanging because she's family. So we have to step up, find that extra energy. It hit close to home. But I am happy to know that I'm in that corner. Because not only do we have the resources, we have the energy, we have the knowledge, we have the know-how, and we have an army of people behind us that's basically saying, Bad Boy Billy Sly, what do we need to do? If you see me broadcasting somewhere, wherever I'm broadcasting from, probably said, what can we do? Trust me when I tell you, we're not just looking to go up against the bully. We want to teach the bully not to be bullies anymore. We want to teach the victims not to be victims anymore. We're not aiming at nothing. We're aiming at something. So for all you who don't know, some fact-finding information for you. Her bullying was reported. Number one, you theory individuals out there, the conspiracy theory individuals out there who don't have all the information that you need to even begin to open up your freaking wicked mouth, really sets me off. So unless you have a clue about what you're saying, not a theory, because that thing only works when you connect it to facts. When you have something working as a clue, you do your hypothesis, then you do your fact finding off of the premises of where your thought process was leading you. But since you careless individuals who are some racially motivated, who are some just unthoughtful, just don't care, for people like that, and other titles that I'm not going to waste my time on even thinking of right now, because those kind of individuals are worthless to this cause. Get the facts before you open your freaking mouth so you can understand what really happened. The best place to get that is from the horse's mouth. You read an article and all of a sudden it's truth. Whatever make you think that people who write in newspapers today have the same ethics they used to have to make sure that they got the facts before they speak in writing? If it ain't connected to me or that family or Rock the Mic, Sly Entertainment, Ejene herself, then you may not have the right information unless you can confirm it with one of those sources. So I urge you to think before you talk, fact find before you report, and just do the right goddamn thing. I thank you for taking the time to listen. I am not here to debate. Because if I were, from some of the things that I've seen in media, you would positively lose that battle. Even if you think you won. I don't need to know that you lost. I need to know that when we open our mouths over here, it's the facts. Period. Whatever you could have to say after that is a moot point. For those who care or have a little bit of I give a dang about children dying, we are looking to teach bullies how not to be bullies so that they have no desire to scare others. And so that one of the main reasons that they do what they do is conquered as well. Their own feeling of being in a situation of not feeling worth themselves. So they act out most of the time, and sometimes not even realizing how they are affecting the ones who may be afraid of them. Giving them a goal to complete, but showing them where the destination is, what the destination looks like, and then giving them a map, a road map, to get from where they started to where they're trying to go, and then take them up into a mental helicopter so they can have a topographical point of view and can see from the sky in their mind what that terrain looks like from above. You give them all the ammunition they need so they can see. And I bet you, my bottom dollar, that when they understand where they're headed, and when they understand they have a map to get there, and when they can be able to say, I have a bird's eye view of it, they probably don't have time to be a bully anymore. And they're working on something constructive. But it has to be something that can resonate with that individual. But don't get it twisted. Bullies aren't just kids. I was bullied for a moment. Right after the busted nose, I started boxing. Then I was attempted bullied, because the bully didn't win anymore. But that's not today. That's another era in time. There's nothing wrong with self-defense classes. But the self-defense that we want to offer is the mental and emotional self-defense of both the bully and the victim. We want the victim to learn that most bullies couldn't pull off what it is that they say they're going to do. But we also want to give them a destination. As I went head to head with Judge Joe Brown in a recent radio interview, he said something really important at the end of that conversation. Our young people don't have nothing to go after. And this is because we don't create something for them to accomplish. That's where we are headed. And that's what the segment is about. Right here on Rock the Mic with Smoking Ejene. Now you have a reason to be a part. Because I am certain if you are a decent person and you know what the mission is, as I just stated, you will support. This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. And I am signing off at the end of the show today. Because I think that this message needed to be the last thing you heard from the Rock the Mic show. Today, I am not saying peace with my fingers as a slang of a hand sign to say goodbye. I am actually saying peace because I want you to see it. I want you to think about being it. I want you to feel what this peace sign represents. And I'm out.